Tell him what you've done, Emma. She's sacked. She's sacked. She's on her first warning.
So I was really excited because I thought, let's get out for a day, let's try and get a bit motivated, because I've not been, obviously I'm laid up constantly at the moment. If you haven't been watching Channel, you won't know, but I've had an operation. I've been laid up for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. So we're only kind of getting out on small trips at the minute. I'm not able to sleep in the van. So I feel like I've lost all motivation for everything, for travelling and for doing anything, because I'm just not able to get out. I want to, but I just can't. If you know the channel, you'll know we've got a boat. We're meant to be getting this boat done. So I thought, right, let's get some motivation for the boat. So I said, why don't we go and visit this place? And they've got like a market on, and we can talk to other people that run these canal boats and that run markets and find out about them, and can find out about the risk assessments we've got to do, and I can sit at home while I'm bored and be doing all this, right? So I got it all planned. So we're meant to be going to Greater Haywood. And I thought I'd be really organised and try and find out like where to park and everything. And so it said to park in this cricket club. So I put it into Google Maps. And I thought, you know, see where it is, and it wasn't far away, so brilliant, excellent, not far away. So we set off, and unfortunately we got here and I thought, where's the canal? Because I can't see it, and this car park's not meant to be far from Canal. And it's automatically like corrected itself, and when I've put in Greater Haywood, it's taken us to Greater Harwood. So it's completely and utterly in the wrong place. I mean, we're like about 2 hours away from where we're meant to be, and if I'd have known it was that far away, I wouldn't have even planned to come here, because it's too far for me to travel at the minute. So we're absolutely miles and miles and miles away from where we're meant to be. We're literally in a town, no offence to Greater where are we? Harwood. No,
Great Harwood. It's not even Greater, it's Great.
No offence to Great Harwood, but it's not Greater Haywood. And there's not really much to do here from what I can see, apart from like a little woods that's really muddy and I can't get on there. And so now we don't really know where we're going to take you. We don't know what we're going to show you, because it's absolutely peeing it down, and there's nowhere to go. So Reece said you're sacked, but it's first time I've ever done it, innit?
Yeah, it is, to be fair. First time she's ever done it, but once is too much, isn't it, really? Oh. It's absolutely silent it down. It's absolutely epic. That's where we are. Haywood, Harwood, I don't know where I am anymore. Harwood Cricket Club. So that's the view. So we don't know where to go, we don't know what to do, but I think I've found as an alternative place to go. It is a little bit more travelling, but we've had a bit of a stop now, so it's not too bad. I've got over the fact that I just feel really stupid. My brain is not functioning. I have no function in the brain going on whatsoever right now. I can't think straight. I can't do anything properly. So we're just gonna head off to another place that I think you'll enjoy. So keep watching and bear with us while we take you to another adventure. We've arrived. We went wrong way. 6 miles out of the way.
I also pressed to film, like didn't turn camera on when I was filming. So we've had to do that again as well. We're just having no luck at all today. I'm completely disorganised. I'm completely not with it, but never mind. We're going to go off. Rain seems to be holding off a little bit, thankfully.
Just drizzling. It's that fine rain that soaks you through.
Oh, he's doing Peter Kay quotes.
He don't sponsor me, Peter Kay, by the way.
But it's not throwing it down anymore. So we're going to go off. Wait until you see these, because it is quite amazing, actually. Are you excited? Is that a yes? Where is he? We're going to go for a walk. Come on then. We've come down to Ellesmere Port, and they're meant to have like a display of all the old canal boats with all the beautiful paintings and everything. So I thought, oh, that'll be good. That's an alternative to going to the markets and stuff like that. So we'll come down, we'll have a look at that. But we've arrived and got here. It was like 25 quid to get in. Oh, like 25 quid. You do know we've got our own canal boat and we pay a licence fee. Is there a discount for that? No. So anyway, we paid 25 quid, so we're going to enjoy ourselves and you're going to enjoy yourselves no matter what, right? We're going to have a really good time now.
For 25 quid, you're going to think it's absolutely epic. And you are as well. She's like, oh, I want to go see boats. Got to till. She's like, that'll be £25, please. Like, we've got our own boat. You don't need to see another one.
There were nothing online that said it was going to cost this sort of price. Nothing that said you were charged for it or anything like that. So that's a little bit bad, really, because I should have told you. But so far, access has been quite good. And I'm going to attempt to get myself up and walking. I've been practicing. We've just come across this boat here. And it's got these like little square things, sort of these like painted bits of wood sticking up with these like painted bits on and like a plank across. And we had those at our boat and we had no idea what they were for. I still have no idea, seeing them in situ, what they're actually for, but at least I know where they go. I don't know what they're for, but I know where they go.
It's these little, is it these planks of wood, Em?
Yeah, and then painted bits that stick up.
Yeah, them painted bits that stick up.
We've got loads of them on our boat and I had no idea what they're for.
I thought that plank was to walk the plank.
Well, that's what I were going to use it for, but I don't think it's meant to be for that.
It's actually a lovely place. I'm not quite sure where we are. I think we're not far from Liverpool, because I think over there is the Mersey.
Doesn't that look similar
But
to
I'm
like
not
Good
sure,
Morning TV
obviously.
used to be? What did they call it? That TV programme this morning? That looks a bit like where they used to film it. I know it's not, but it looks a bit
might
like
be,
it,
yeah.
doesn't it? We've no idea where we are. We never know where we are.
I think we're near Liverpool. I'm sure we're near Liverpool.
Know. We're in Elmsmere.
Hang on, take your brake off, otherwise you're going to go straight in that canal. Right, love.
Right, we're ready.
Yeah, these cobbles, I don't think I can push you any further on here, so...
And she walks.
Do you want some help, or can you manage?
No, I don't need help. Everybody always wants to help you. It's really nice, but I don't want help.
Go on then, up you get. Come on, Gandalf. Oh, you all right?
Yeah.
I hope that stick's strong enough, otherwise you're going to fall down there straight into the canal.
It's like a miracle, isn't it? Look at this. You're witnessing a miracle on YouTube. I've got my cool stick as well. Look at this. How good's that? I made that myself, you know. It's got all jewels in it. I'm going to stain it dark. And it's really good because it keeps you more upright, makes you stand upright. But I'm doing all right.
Doing really well now.
I'm doing okay. I'm getting there.
Slowly.
Slowly but surely.
The witch of the woods.
It's having to relearn to walk all over again. I've been watching a lot of physio stuff on YouTube and it's really helpful.
These cottages take you all through the eras.
This is at 1830s.
The 1830s, Porter's Row.
This is just before our cottage were built, because our cottage were built in the 1860s. So we'll be able to see if it's anything like the inside of our cottage. Oh, it's very similar actually.
Yeah, quite similar, yeah. It's got the old fireplace, hasn't it?
Yeah, old fireplace and the wooden chairs like we've got. It was very uncomfortable back in the 1800s. It wasn't built for comfort, was it?
No.
Got a dolly for washing clothes, look, and washboard.
Tin bath in front of the fire.
Our first house that I lived in when I was a kid, we had a terraced house and it had an outside sort of toilet and it had upstairs, there were no bathroom or anything. You had like a little washing up bowl. We used to get washed in a washing up bowl in front of a fire.
Into the little yard. Where, yeah, you would have had the outside toilet. Yeah. Look, there it is.
Your privy. That's what they called it.
And yeah, what did they call these?
A mangle.
A mangle.
Yeah, so you washed your clothes in your wash tub with your little dolly tub and your stick. Mashed your clothes up and rinsed them out, and then you put them through that to get all the water out of them. This is the 1900s, and by this point they had piped gas and running water, so this is...
Porter's Row, the early 1900s.
Look at the difference between this and the other room. This is where you've got a bit more luxury now, aren't you, and a few more sort of nice things to look at. Look at organ in the living room. I'd love something like that in ours.
Yeah, an old organ. So as you come outside, yeah, they've started growing their own veg. Still got your outside toilet there, look. But then all of a sudden, they start to grow their own veg, which went right through, didn't it, really, till sort of the 40s, the 50s. Obviously through the war, they were encouraged, weren't they, to plant their own veg, kind of a thing. And that seems to have gone now a little bit, doesn't it? I know we still have allotments and stuff, don't we? But it does seem to have dwindled off somewhat. But it's done right well, isn't it?
Yeah, I take it back as well. It is definitely worth
£25.
It is for two
for both
people.
of us, yeah.
We've got the old carpet bashers look as well.
Carpet bashers?
Yeah,
What's that?
We've got one of these. Have you noticed it on the fireplace in cottage?
No. You bought that much stuff though. I don't even know what I own anymore.
So this, you would have taken your rugs outside, you would have hung them over your washing line, and you would have beaten them with that to get the dust out.
Very cool place to explore.
The houses, you can see, suddenly became like a place to, I don't know how you'd describe it, sort of do up and be proud of, and more rather than just being useful, they became something of pride, didn't they?
Yeah, you can see how at this point it's becoming a home, isn't it, rather than just somewhere to a practical shelter sort of thing. So we're in the 1930s now. We've got radio, we've got dominoes.
They've got a sofa in here. We don't have a sofa, do we? Jones sewing machine.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's the same as the one in the cottage. We've got
Exactly
a
the
Jones.
same.
Although ours has been altered for my leather machine so that I can do my leather sewing on with it as well. So.
Oh, the kitchen's not changed much in the 30s.
It's got a cooker now. You've got a gas
Boom,
cooker.
there we go. Now we've started.
Cooking
Yorkshire
with gas
puddings,
now.
that's when Yorkshire puddings came in. And a tilly lamp, look, come window.
We've got one of them.
We've got one of them. We've come round the other side now, so we don't know what era this is. So what? There's no plaque because we've come back through the other side. So what era is this? This has got to be 40s, 50s, hasn't it? Look at
Yeah,
this.
because we've gone from 30s, haven't we? So it's got, I reckon this has got to be 50s.
Yeah, look, this is 50s, isn't it? Yeah, look at the...
This is where you've got branding on products as well, look,
This is definitely going to be 50s. Look at that. That is the TV in the 1950s. What I'm presuming is the 50s anyway. I still haven't had a look at the plaque, but see if you agree, guys. This has got to be the 50s on it. Yeah, I'm right, look. We're right, Em.
We're right.
It's the 1950s. Ducks on the wall. Remember them? I remember my nan having them.
This is very similar to the 40s room that we've got upstairs in the cottage, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where you've got the record player and what have you.
I really want one of them old TVs though. That is properly cool, isn't it, that?
Compare the camera on that windowsill to like what you've got now where you're using iPhones and stuff.
Ah, yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's there, look, hiding behind that curtain. Look at that, straight out onto the street. It's good here, isn't it? It's called Porter's Row. I'm presuming this was a real street that's been just maintained over the years, which is lovely, isn't it? And you'll probably remember this as a kid playing football out on the street and you'd chalk your goalposts on the wall. I remember us doing that.
When I was a kid, we had 4 channels and you used to have to get up black and white TV. You had to twizzle the knob on the television to be able to get the channel. And we didn't, you didn't have a proper area, we didn't. We had a coat hanger, a metal coat hanger, and somebody had to stand holding it when you lost signal. I just love this old time though. I love the old timer, like going out and drawing hopscotch on the pavements and playing out and not coming home until street lights came on. Coming home for your tea and you could smell it cooking as you walked up your pathway to your house. And the kids have lost a lot of that now, haven't they? A lot of that's gone now, that kind of playing out, building dens, doing hopscotch, drawing your goalposts on walls, and yeah, a lot of that's just gone now. It's sad, really.
They've got the old telephone, A and B. Oh, that's really cool.
It's a telephone exchange. You would have called the exchange and asked them to put them through to you an extension, and that would have put you through to the right person.
This is one of the best examples of this type of sort of museum-y type
This is
place that I've seen.
better than, what's that other one that we went to?
Oh, there's Beamish, isn't there,
Beamish.
that
It's better
we've
than
done.
Beamish, is this,
Yeah.
I think.
We did a Christmas episode in Beamish, and Beamish is cool, especially at Christmas, because you kind of go all through the eras of different Christmases of
long ago sort of thing. There's another one of those as well that we wanted to check out, wasn't there? It's in Birmingham. It's called Black Hills Country, I think, or something like that.
Yeah.
Black Hills Museum. And that is, I think, where they filmed some of the Peaky Blinders scenes as well. Which is...
They do a Peaky Blinders night, don't they, where everybody gets dressed up and you go out as like a night out.
You've done really well walking there, Em.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's like being a child again, isn't it? Getting applauded for taking a few
well
steps.
Done. Here's your sticker. Right.
It's been really good. We've really enjoyed it today. It's been really, really good. We've not been here that long, just over an hour. You definitely need a day because there's loads and loads of different kind of areas that you can explore, little museums, displays, all sorts going on. So if you're feeling fit and well, you definitely need a full day here to explore it all. If you go online onto the Canal and River Trust site, you can see where there's old boats that gather like this, your old traditional boatsman cabin type boats. And you've also got like markets, floating markets all over, up and down the country, everywhere, on all our waterways that you can go and see, and you can just see all the different dates that they're happening. It's really important that people do this and that they go and that they, spend money on these markets and go and visit these places, because if we don't, our waterways will soon come to an end, and UK is famous for our waterways. Everybody that works here, the vast majority of them are volunteers. The people that manage the locks, that look after the canals, it's all volunteers. And if you like van life, you'll know about the community kind of van life people that you get. We're all kind of quite like-minded. We like travel, we like freedom. And it's very similar. It's just a different sort of group of people, but it's a very similar feel. Everybody's really friendly, really happy to show you the canal boat and show you around.
The horses would have pulled the boats on a towpath, and these would have been old coal boats. These lovely people here that we were talking to earlier have turned their boat into living accommodation, but they've kept the back really original. So this back bit, which is like ours, the old boatsman's cabin, would have housed a family of 6. So 6 people would have slept in that tiny little cabin bit at the back.
And then if you have more children, they would have slept on the coal. The older children would have then been sent to sleep on top of the coal, underneath the sort of tarpaulin covering. We'll come back to the van. I don't feel partly I don't feel like I can travel back home yet because it's a bit too far. I don't feel like I can do that. I've done it coming here and I feel like sitting down for that long again, it's just going to be a bit hard. So I'm also thinking that if I can stay in the van and see how I get on staying in the van. We've got really we've got mattresses, we've got feather top covers on mattresses. I'm hoping that'll be soft enough that I'll just have to nick all Reese's pillows and cushions so I can prop myself up. But I'm thinking, see how I get on the van rather than trying to travel back home. But then we've just come because we were literally just like an 8-minute drive from Chester. So we've come to Chester to have a look, because what I remember it being like as a kid when I came to Chester years ago were quite sort of unique sort of boutique type places, and I thought it might be a really nice place to come. I'm not feeling it at the minute. It don't mean it's not a nice place. It's obviously got a lot of sort of Tudor buildings, lovely history, a lot of sort of Roman history I think as well. But I'm just not feeling it. I'm just really not feeling it. So I've been having a look on Park for Night, been having a look on map just to see where we can go, what there is. And I'm still stuck and I still don't know where we're going to go. And because we weren't planning on staying anywhere either, we've got no food in van. We've got a small amount of water. So we're going to have to go and get food. We're going to have to go get water. We're going to have to figure out what we're going to eat. I need to get warm because I'm cold already. So I need to get hot water bottles out, get a heat blanket on. And then we're going to have to figure out where on earth we're staying in between all that. Where we're going to go?
I don't know.
I just don't know where to. I don't know what it is with me because I've been dying to get back out, and now I'm a bit like, oh, I don't know, and you know.
I don't know if you've pushed yourself a bit too far.
I'm tired.
Too soon.
I think that's what it is. I've lost my enthusiasm, and I'm getting a bit tired now. So I think, do you know what? A lot of it as well when you're doing this sort of thing when you're vlogging, is that panic that what if we don't find something good and what if you're not going to enjoy it? You know, we want you to enjoy where we're going. We want you to have a good time. I don't be sat here moaning about being in pain and stuff, do I? I just want to, you know, to make sure that you're enjoying it. And so, but what we used to do before, well, we just used to, you know, we've always done it. We all just jump in van, we just take off, we end up where we end up. And half the time when we plan these vlogs, we end up somewhere where we didn't mean to go anyway, like today. So I think it's just, I think I'm just gonna point at map and see where we end up. We can either go on towards sort of the coastal areas of like Hoylake,
up towards Liverpool.
Yeah, towards the sort of, so you've got Liverpool on your right hand side sort of thing. You can go towards that, or we can go sort of towards we're literally on the Welsh border sort of thing. So
maybe towards Wales.
Do you fancy that?
Yeah.
We'll just pick somewhere and we'll just drive towards it and see what happens.
Yeah. A few of you keep sort of saying on the comments, oh, Liverpool, go to Liverpool. The reason I'm saying Wales is because we do want to do Liverpool, but I don't want to rush Liverpool. I want to do it properly. They recommend at least 2 or 3 days, I think, to properly see Liverpool. So I kind of want to save Liverpool, really, and do it like full on,
enjoy it
properly.
as well.
Yeah, like when Emma's properly recovered, we will definitely do Liverpool. It's not been forgotten. Let's go. So they've got these motorised scooter things. So I said to the guy, oh, can I just take it, can I drive it outside so that she doesn't have to walk? No, I can't do that. I can't take it outside. They're not insured or something. So I can't.
It's not very disabled friendly if you can't get from your vehicle to inside the shop.
Not really. I mean, I could get obviously the wheelchair out. But it's only a few steps.
And then you've got to put that somewhere though, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got to put that somewhere. Anyway, you'll get to ride on one of them little motorised scooters. It'd be like that Peter Kay, what would it called? Phoenix Nights? It'd be like Phoenix Nights.
I'm going to get Go Faster stripes as well.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Right.
Don't I need keys? I need keys.
Press go. Ah, hang on. Where's my guy gone? I've got your key.
Has he just given you them keys?
Yeah.
You could have just taken it and driven it outside. Nobody would know. You're like a bike, you know, like when you, like a motorbike. It's not.
No, you have to.
There we go. Oh, I don't like it. Can we go really slow? Because I don't like it.
Hang on, because you've got. Look at this. Hang on, wait there. Don't move.
What am I at?
I think we need to put the plug in here. Otherwise, you're gonna go over that wire and blow yourself up.
Where is it?
How fast does it go?
Quite fast, I think. You ready?
Huh?
You ready?
Yeah. Don't knock anybody over.
Oh no, I don't like it. It's really fast. Right, I need some bananas. Oh, I'm like a lorry.
This vehicle is reversing. This vehicle is reversing. You get to go on all cool toys, you. It's not fair.
There's some benefits.
Oh, hang on. Should that be trailing up floor?
What?
Like a tag thing on floor? Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
it's fine.
I think it's to stop you getting shocked, isn't it? That, what do you call it?
I don't know.
Static electricity. Like on trucks when you have things trailing up floor, it stops static electricity,
Ah.
innit? Some onions, and the red ones. That's it.
Sweet crunchy red onion.
Catch me if you can.
She's off, look at her. So imagine guys, Emma's on her own. Emma, get a cucumber.
I need one, but I can't get one.
Again, accessing it, it's thinking about everybody. Everything should be lower down on the floor so that if Emma were on her own, she could just come and do a shopping herself. Luckily, I'm here to come to the rescue and get a cucumber.
Hang on, I'm doing a 3.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm getting good at it.
You nearly knocked me out then. You nearly run over my feet. Oh, is this to say, right, that if you are a wheelchair user, you can only essentially get what's on the lower shelves, can't you really?
Yeah.
So that's what you're eating, isn't it? If you're on your own and you're a wheelchair user, you've only got access. You can only eat what's on lower shelves. Wow. Should have mirrors on that thing.
Because I'm vlogging, can I only buy healthy things and not bad things?
Yeah. Oh.
I need help plates.
You need something.
Well, we've just got back into the van. I'm really tired now. Really, really, really tired. It's so frustrating though, because you think you can do more than you can do, and then as soon as you start to do something, you just can't do it. I'm really exhausted now. Reese has just gone to take trolley back. Oh, here he is. And to take trolley back. So we're gonna set back home, I think. I don't think I can do any more. I really were hoping that I'd be able to stay out in the van. I were really hoping that once I got out here, I'd be like, yeah, I'm fine, let's just stay out. But I don't have it in me, I just don't have it in me. I know when I've done too much. So we're gonna set back off back to the cottage, and we are gonna stop and have some tea on the way home, I think, aren't we? Because I'm in a lot of pain, so I'm probably going to have to stop off a few times on the way back. Yeah, so basically, we've come all the way to Wales to do some shopping at Asda. How did you feel about your trip to Wales?
It's a long way to go, that, isn't it? Not a long way to go to do some shopping in Asda. Wales.
Oh well, it's been an
we've seen
adventure.
Wales, we've had a little, I missed it, I missed Wales. So it was nice getting a quick glimpse of it, wasn't it? Only us could go all the way to Wales to do some shopping.
I'm running out of time, every day goes by so fast.
So we didn't film when we got back last night because I was absolutely exhausted, just absolutely exhausted. I definitely did too much. Daisy's just having a chill out. What are you doing? But we thought we'd give you an update, which we intended to do last night. So our new coffee, mocha pot, I believe it is that's what the name of it, I believe, is called Hansel, to go with Gretel the Kettle. So that were your suggestions. So I think there were about 5 people suggested that. That were a landslide majority with that. So that is definitely what we're going to be calling the mocha pot. And we thought we'd update you as well on the leak in the van, which really ain't any different. It's not any worse, so that's good. It's not any worse. What are you doing? You know, you just can't get the actors these days. So yeah, there's no real difference in terms of the leak in the van. It just is what it is. I can't fix it until I'm better. As you've seen from this vlog, I'm clearly not ready to be climbing on top of a van just yet. So I'm just going to get some rest, going to chill out, hopefully be feeling better for next week, even just a tiny little bit, so that hopefully I can stay out. I think we're going to look into getting some more mattresses, something that I can sit on to make life easier in the van. In the meantime, please just go out there, enjoy your life. Thanks for bearing with us and watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell and share us with your friends. The more we can get the message of freedom out there, the better. Hopefully they'll enjoy the content as it improves over the coming months. Write your own story, guys.